Hi, Mr. Lee, thank you for joining our program today. Can you tell us why the board decided to increase the ceiling to $500,000?
Thank you very much, Ina, for inviting me here. The board has recommended that we should consider a limit of $500,000 because we think it is an appropriate limit in terms of its cost effectiveness, and it also covers more than 90% of the depositors in Hong Kong. This is consistent with the highest international standard, and we also think that the moral hazard is manageable at this level.
But how to calculate it? Does it mean if in case of any bank collapse, then the depositor can get $500,000 then?
Yes, but I would like to remind depositors that compensation will be calculated on a net basis.
What's that mean?
Well, i.e. their protected deposits will need to be used to pay off their liabilities first. For example, if you have $1 million in deposit and then you have $500,000 in credit card bills, then the money will be used to set off the credit card bills first, and then the remaining $500,000 will be paid to you in compensation.
But how about if I have $500,000 deposit, but then I have a mortgage loan for $2 million?
Then the deposits will be protected, but the amount will be used to pay off your loan first.
So in any case, you need to cut off the part of your bank borrowing first.
Yeah, that's right. The amount will be netted off before the compensation is paid to depositors.
But why can't we adopt the UK system where I know they are proposed to use a sort of a gross basis? That means no matter what happens, you can get your money back even if you have some sort of bank borrowing.
It's because I think sometimes it can cause some unfairness in the payout process. For example, you don't even need to pay off your overdue loans before money is paid to you. The scheme will need to recover the money from the debtors later on in the process, and that may cause losses to other stakeholders in the system.
But I would like to raise a question is because now the government actually offer a temporary measure during the financial crisis. The government will actually support all deposits until the end of this year. So why can't the government just extend this 100% guarantee to forever? So actually that can bring the best protection for depositor.
Well, the 100% guarantee thing is a temporary measure implemented by the government in an extraordinary time. It is an extraordinary measure which cannot be there forever because it will actually cause quite a lot of distortion to the system.
After this recommendation will be implemented sometime next year, I assume, will that mean we are matching the international standard?
Yes, very much so. The level of $500,000 is actually very close to the level which is adopted in the UK and also Europe. Actually, in terms of multiple of per capita GDP, it is comparable with the old limit of $100,000 in the US as well. And we are also covering more than 90% of depositors. So we are very much consistent with international standards.
Well, it sounds good. And thank you very much for joining our program today.
Thank you, Ina.